What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you all doing, boys and girls? How's everybody doing? Cosmic Harry here, bringing another Wall of Tanks video. And today I'm going to be showcasing gameplay in my Indien Panzer Tier 8 German medium, leading to the Leopard, the Tier 10 Leopard. And this is going to be my final vid on gameplay in the Indien Panzer. Next vid that you see for this tank will be the actual review, and that'll be coming out in a few days. But anyhow, let's get into it. Indien Panzer, just under 8.5 rounds a minute, 212 pen, which is very decent. 240 damage, sporting at 90 mil, 9 centimeter. Aim time atrocious, 2.7. Accuracy very decent. 0.34, and when it comes to bushwork, you don't want to be able to see through that bush, basically. And what's better than one bush? Well, 2 or 3 bushes. I think I've got at least 2 or 3 bushes in front of me, and I'm not going to get lit up the whole time, and nobody's going to take any notice, you know, of my tracers coming in and hitting their tanks, which is beautiful, which is wonderful, you know. But you know, so take full advantage. You can see what's happening. You can see basically what's happening. Up here to my left, there's two TDs and a heavy, and there's also a TD to my left on the opposite side of this rock. And you know, possibly somebody has binocs, etc. But I'm not lining up any of these tanks. You can see I'm not getting any spotting ribbons or anything like that. These tanks are all being lit up for me by my teammates 100%. I'm completely reliant on them, and they're getting all this you know, spotting damage, absolutely. Whoever's lighting them up, I haven't got a clue. And with my .34 accuracy, my tank is absolutely going to town. Look at this, my 8th ribbon, going to town on these tanks. T32, I think there's a Easy 8, a Jumbo over there, a Tiger, who seems to be on like 2 hit points. It's unbelievable. And they're hiding behind, I think it was a Hellcat that got took out in the beginning stages of the game. And they're hiding behind that carcass, and you know, all I can shoot at is their turrets, you can see. And but still making good use of my decent accuracy. You know, it's a very good sniping gun. And these bushes, keeping a constant eye on the map, because to my right, I'm fully expecting, you know, that flank to collapse. You can see me kind of flashing up the mini map. I don't want to be taken by surprise, you know. And there you go, and there goes the T25 AT, takes the kill. And that on the left hand side of the map, or my immediate right, that flank has completely collapsed, and now you don't see any more reds to my right on the mini map. So it's only a question of time till they roll in and kind of spoil my little party here, my penning party. And there's a medium, yeah, there you go, the T69. Then I gotta pull back and hide behind this rock, you know, take pot shots at this flank coming in, lit up, but I don't want my left hand side to be exposed, so I'll pull alongside this rock, and even though I'm lit up, you know, the guys that I was just shooting at can't take any pot shots at me like I was a minute ago against them. And moving up, and I think it's a medium and something else down here that's left. It's KV85 supporting him. You know, I'm kind of I've got a decent amount of pens and, you know, a decent amount of shots in, and I kind of want to continue this good luck streak. And the J Panther behind me, directly behind me, takes him out, and we're good to go. And I was very apprehensive coming up here, anticipating that there would be, you know, at least another 1 or 2 reds. But as I pull around the corner, you can see the game is still up in the air. 50-50, 60-60. 50-50, a little bit apprehensive here. Fully expecting, you know, another red to be around the corner, but no. And we're all, you know, the game's completely up in the air. You can see the flanks on the bridge and on the eastern side of the map. It's all, you know, nobody's pushed through. Load up premiums, and I encountered the Tiger, who I whittled down to absolutely hardly any hit points, and lo and behold, there's the Easy 8. You know, hello boys. On this Tiger, I kind of sensed he was a little bit inexperienced to me. You know, he just poked his head round the corner way too much. And now anticipating the Easy 8. Where is the Easy 8? Nowhere to be seen. Still got premiums loaded. Again, scooting around this corner, fully anticipating, you know, the Easy 8 to be here. But with my pen, 212, shouldn't have trouble penetrating him. But he is, lo and behold, he's nowhere to be seen. Going to work on this T-32, and I think that's Mr. Easy 8 to his right there. Yeah, there he is. I think he gives me a little bit of trouble here. Kind of wiggles around a little bit too much. And there we go, we take him out. Good to go. Only a heavy and a medium. A good demonstration there of bushwork and of the accuracy of this, you know, gun. I don't know what it is. I don't know why the game flashed just there. But with the Xbox 360, I never took full advantage of the bushes, you know, or did bushwork, etc., etc. But ever since I moved to Xbox One, you know, I use the bushes big time. You know, I hide behind bushes. I'm not talking about sitting in the middle of a bush. I'm talking about pulling back and, you know, not being able to see through them and taking pot shots and not getting lit up at the same time. Just a heavy here to take out, nothing else. I have to say, this tank has surprised me so much. You know, I didn't look forward to grinding this tank. I didn't, you know, I didn't have any kind of expectations, neither high nor low. It was just the Indien Panzer. You know, nobody, I don't recall anybody raving about this tank or anything like that. But I have to say, it is a fantastic tank. It really is, you know. Like I said, next vid on this tank will be the actual review. Have been picking up my marks of excellence on this tank, my first marks of excellence, and it was about I'd say it was about 50 games in, 40 games in, something like that, and I was averaging 1.6k damage in the tank, and you can see, you know, I kind of get it with the, you know, because it's average damage, you know, average damage and average spotting damage, I believe. And you can see once I got the first mark, you know, straight away in the next game I got like 1k damage, and I lost the mark straight away. But then I went back to my normal 2-3k damage per game, and because I, on a regular basis in this tank, I'll get, you know, 1.5 to 2.5, 3k damage. And I, you know, next couple of games, every time I kind of had a bad game, I would lose the mark. You know, I would lose the mark, and look, I'm kind of picking my moment here when to pounce on this Chaffee. I would lose the mark, and then once I kind of kept it up with the 2-3k damage games, I just, you know, I just kept the mark. I couldn't lose it, you know. I just can't seem to lose it, even now when I have bad games, because that average just kept on going up and up and up and up and up, you know. And like I mentioned, I have done the tank review for this vid. It's coming up, and that's because I've moved on to the next tank in the next tier. but I haven't sold this tank. Decided to keep it because I want to work on the marks of excellence. Anyhow, faffled on too much. Took out the Chaffee there and started. I kind of, I respect the Chaffee. It just depends on the player that's in the Chaffee. So I didn't want to. I wanted to lose minimum amount of hit points against the Chaffee, basically, because it's the early stages of the game, etc., etc. Peeking over the side here, what do we see? A Jagdtiger 88. Get a nice shot into his side. Absolutely not lit up. Not lit up here. Lovely gun depression on this tank. And he's angling. Well, now things change, There's no way I can pen anything there, pretty much. Possibly, maybe, the top. Nah, that's not gonna work. Trying to get that, the weak spot. You see what I'm doing? Nah, it's not gonna work. I decide to give up. Focus my attention on this T29. Fully expected to lose my sixth sense. There it goes. There's nothing here that can light me up, even when I do fire my gun. No, the T29 is still out there. AFK, I'm not sure. Kind of checking out what's going on down below. And there we go, there's the Jagdtiger. You gotta respect the Jagdtiger. Looking for that weak spot. There we go. And it was because I was above him. His angle, the angle of his armor was less effective. Easily able to penetrate. I don't think I hit the weak spot. It's just I was able to penetrate his upper frontal plate due to my height and him being below me. Going to town on this T29 AFK. Free XP, free silver, free damage, all of that good stuff. And there we go, take him out, good to go. What does he offer in the distance? Cromwell. Finally I can pen. Pretty tough. There we go, good to go. Lit up, it's okay. Due to the fact that there's no RD in play. If there was RD in play, I'd be moving much more. I'd be much more mobile. T150 kind of angles himself. I can get that. Yeah. Absolutely. T34. Managed to get a track into him, and this is gonna be somewhat tough. Possibly, maybe. Yeah. There you go. At this distance, he's got that turret is a little bit tricky. Plus there's the distance, etc, etc. Maximum Dicker. Mr. Fusion Star, I believe he's a fellow forumer. Shooting to the blind. Nope. I mean the accuracy does work on this tank. 100%. It's a beautiful sniping tank. It is, in my opinion, it's kind of preparing you for the Leopard at tier 10, which is high pen and very accurate gun, quick tank, but less so when it comes to armor than this tank. Jumbo Sherman off in the distance, as long as he stays lit up. Ooh. Lead your shot, lead your more. Yeah, there. I think, yeah, that's a good one. A good one. Just stay lit up, please stay lit up. Do this all day. Yeah, that's. Oh, he stops. Bastard. He knows his stuff. Oh yeah, I can get that. There we go. He just has no idea, where the shots are coming from. Well, he does kind of. Damage is gone. Oh, load up some premiums just in case. And there he is. Oh, we can get this. There it is. Good game, not bad game. And we win by capping. Not bad game. Good demonstration of the sniping capabilities of this beautiful machine. Picking up 3.4k damage. Mark of excellence there again. Very nice indeed. And moving on, we are in Redshire. Redshire. I do enjoy working these ridge lines here with tanks that have really decent gun depression. So far, I think when I mean, I haven't finished with the tank, but you know, it's still in my garage. The crew is still in there. It's still the same crew, but you know, I've played this tank to death, truth be told. But anyhow, I think last time I checked it was a 59% win rate. Get very lucky here, I believe. Yeah, very lucky indeed. And pull back due to the fact that there must be snipers in the back there. You know, I'm always wary of the fact that as soon as I'm lit up over here, there's going to be snipers taking pot shots at me all the way in the back of the map. And there you go, there's the snipers. ARL. It might be tier 6, but I respect those. I respect the French heavies, and I respect the French TDs. They're high pen tanks, no armor, but high pen machines. Can I try an auto aim real quick? Nah, it's not gonna work. It's gonna work. Oh, there we go, absolutely. Nice little bounce there from the ARL. I'm assuming it's the ARL. It's 4 TDs in play, so who the heck knows. And he gets taken out by the T-25AT, but he's pushing it. I mean, look at him. There's more to the battle than just one tank. Pushing your luck, you know. As soon as you're lit up, as soon as you're spotted in the beginning stages of the game, hide. You know, hide, because there's 15 reds out there looking for, you know, enemies that are lit up. And you imagine you're the first one lit up in, you know, 15 guns. Somebody's gonna pen you. And you don't want to be losing hit points in the beginning stages of the game. You know, try and preserve them as much as possible, as much as you can. You know, that is the key to success, in my personal and humble opinion. Mr. Tiger 2 there, I gets taken out. Good to go. It's just preserve those hit points. You know, that's what the bat chat taught me. You know, just look after those hit points, look after them, you know, because in the bat chat you have the lowest amount of hit points out of all the tier 10 tanks. But the thing is, if you look after them till the end stages of the game, you might have the highest amount of hit points. You know, you know, those last 2-3 crucial minutes, you're running around with the most amount of hit points, and you got an auto-loading gun. It's the secret to success in the Bat-Chatillon. Working this ridge. There's Mr. Pershing. Nah, I can't get that. There's no way I can get that. Nah, even if he hadn't pulled back, my accuracy isn't that fantastic, and he wasn't exposing his front drive wheel enough. Attempting to do some bush work here. Will anything show itself? You can see we have developed a considerable lead here, 5-0. I know that some of you might be saying, you know, oh, you're just showing us the best games. Well, I am. But truth be told, you know, most of my games in the Indien Panzer were really, really decent, you know. T-32, he sees me, he's on the move, I'm on the move, you know, just keep moving, just keep me, gotta get down below their gun lines, you know, below their guns. And now he doesn't see me, but I see him. And his side. Another one. Absolute. Can we get the kill? Yeah, we should do. There we go. I have to say this team was a bit of a disappointment, a bit of a pushover, but it's still a good demonstration of how to just push an enemy back little by little, you know, bit by bit. Just make them crumble. Hello. Hello. You saw me load up HE there. Not a big fan of loading HE on the artillery. Kind of mixed results, truth be told. But I do anyway, you know. The amount of times I've loaded HE. I agree. The amount of times I've loaded HE and got, like, you know, 50 damage when I should have got, you know, full damage. Yeah. But no escaping. I mean, this tank is a beautiful machine. And like I said, I'm gonna once I've completed a couple of grinds, I'm gonna go back to it.
I'm a little
and
slow.
try and work on
the circle.
the the marks of excellence. See if I can push it up to 2 marks, possibly 3. We shall see. A lot of debate out there with regards to, you know, the marks of excellence.
Some high ground on this guy.
Only took into account games that have been played since the marks of excellence were introduced. But lo and behold, I have marks of excellence on my E100, and I hardly ever played that thing, you know. Not bad. 2.7k. And final game, we are on Westfield. I cannot tell you how happy I am that Westfield has returned. You know, I missed these hills up in the north, these ridge lines. And I have noticed, you know, with the initial games, you know, people unfamiliar with the map, they just they don't understand the importance of these ridge lines, of the hills in the north. You know, I don't think some of them even know that they exist, truth be told. And you know, that actually makes me happy. You know, because every single time I've played on Westfield lately, you know, it's just been a blast. It's just been a cakewalk. It's been a pushover. Losing that 6 cents. Now I can push up. Jackson, no. Where's that tiger? He's running away, and there he is. He gets taken out. 6 cents. Lit up. Keep in mind, artillery is in play. That's why I'm pulling back. Decide to relocate for more opportunistic shots. We see some tanks out in the open here. What do we see? Is that another tiger? Yes, he is. If he only just pulls back ever so slightly. Look at my gun depression in play. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful gun depression in play. Here, Artie. Fully aware that Artie's in play. Always play differently when Artie's in play. Can pen that, absolutely. Pull back. Lead my shot, lead my shot. There we go. Oh, I only get a track. And now it's time to push. What do we see? IS-6 in the background there. J Panther, T-20. I see what they're doing. Can I help out with this IS-6? Get one into his rear with auto aiming. Pull into town. Can I finish him off? He gets taken out. Good to go. Well, looks like we're taking care of business up here in the north. Let's proceed down into the valley if it's all possible. Don't like the fact, you know, where this J Panther and T-20 are, because, you know, I want to be directly ahead on this ridge line, just up ahead, and they're going to be lighting me up with proximity. Possibly, maybe, you know, I'll get some shots from TDs across the valley. So
I want to take these guys out as quick as possible. J Panther running away. Possibly, mate. Yeah, I can do that. Absolutely. Yep. Same thing, just like on Cliff. Because I was above him, you know, and the way his armor was angled, I was able to penetrate that. Not lit up. Good to go. And I see the danger here. I see the danger. You know, I've seen this a million times. It's like, where are the Reds? Where are the Reds? We're having a fantastic game. We're going to win. And all of a sudden, 3 enemy Reds pounce on our base. 20 seconds, poof, they've won the game. You know, you always got to be wary of that in Westfield. You know, where are the Reds? Where are they close to our base? If they're close to our base, we're screwed, you know. We truly are screwed. So, you know, 3 of them jump on the base, 20 seconds later, you know, and especially now, desperate times, desperate measures, they want to sneak a win, you know, out of a defeat, because this is most certainly for them a defeat. And you can see, you know, big heavy tanks, a lot of bouncing, etc, etc, T-32s, T-29s, etc. Tracked. And that's exactly what's going on here. You know, they're heading for our base, and they're the amount of times this has happened when we're just all like euphoric on a fantastic game, and then all of a sudden, nice blind shot there, all of a sudden they start capping our base and we lose. And we lose. Yeah. 6 cents. Who's lighting me up? T29. He's got nothing. I try auto aim, but you know, I've got other priorities. I need to hustle. I need to get to our base. I need to protect our base. I need to get shots on target. You know, the 2 cappers, 40 seconds. And you see the time is just jumping all over the place. But luckily for me, yeah, that's not how you cap. That's how you cap. We're mopping up. Good game, good game, good game. Big, beautiful, bouncy machine. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed. The next video on this tank will be the tank review, and it's this tank is very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos.